Alright, welcome back here guys to another Archon video, and today we're going to be doing some skill grinding. We have to level up our skills, and there's actually a cool system involved. We're going to first do some forging and a little bit of collection, as well as maybe do a little bit of grinding as well to get some heads for the spawners.
Now with the forging, there's a cool aspect to this side of the server, and that is you can actually drop physical trees that you can plant on your island, and they will grow you money. That's right, you'll actually grow you coins for your Skyblock island, which is actually unbelievable. Hopefully we can drop a few of those today, and we'll go over the whole system with you guys and explain everything. And maybe make some good coin.
Again, if you want to go ahead and play on the series here or play on the server, we do have a free code available on the shop. It's called twincode. That's the code. It's a free $5 rank.
So be sure to do that. And a huge shout out to the Archon for sponsoring today's episode. It means a lot here. It's helping out our channel. Also, thanks to all you guys for watching. It means a lot for us as well. And it kind of shows us that you guys are supporting the channel and really helping us move forward.
Alright, so we just quickly warp back to our island to get ourselves some tools to start chopping down some trees. And there's actually a chest here, and it says for the twins. So let's go and see what's inside. Oh my gosh, what? There's even spawners in here. There's a cow and a chicken spawner, and there's even 4 beacons. Yo, there's actually a lot of resources. Let's go. I believe this is from Undead Gamer, so shout out to him. Thanks so much for all this stuff. We'll definitely place this down on the island.
So let's get on to the forging that we have talked about here. So actually, to access the forging or the forest, you just go /warp. And as you can see, we've got the forest section, so let's click on that, and we're at the forest. Now, this thing's actually very cool. I've already checked it out a little bit here. And as you can see, there's a bunch of trees we can forge, so we'll do that right now. And the cool part is these trees are kind of on a cooldown, and you'll be forging the tree, and it'll actually change into a different tree as you're forging. So it could turn into a spruce tree, it could turn into an oak tree, it could turn even into a birch tree, which is very, very cool. As you can see further back here, this one just turned to a birch tree. This one's a birch, that one's now a birch, and now mine is a birch tree. Look at that. Absolutely cool. You can basically just stay in one spot and mine a whole bunch of different type of trees. You level up your skill, and hopefully we're able to drop a few trees here to plant on our island, some money trees. Now we do need to be a certain level for a certain type of money trees. There's different types of levels out there, so basically the higher money you can get from a tree, the higher forging level you actually have to be to use it or to plant it or water it, which we can go over here in a sec. And let's actually pull up here on the screen which type of trees are available. As you can see, the tree information, if you go to /tree or trees, you can see here how they work and stuff like that, but what kind of trees there are. So we've got orange trees all the way down to coconut trees. As you can see, the orange trees are very decent. The watering cost is kind of a range between 70,000 to 100 to actually 1 million, and the harvesting worth is up to 4.5 mil, which is very good. Now the coconut tree is all the way up to 17 million, basically from like growing the tree all the way out to max and then harvesting it. So obviously you want to get that guy here, that'd be crazy. But then there's also other ones in between, like this, 21 mil, very nice. Olive trees. What? This one's crazy, 270 million with the olive tree. 37, so which one's the best one here? Let's see. So I think the olive tree is the OP tree to have here. It's 270 million fully grown, and the base growth is already 10 mil in your bank. That's crazy. So we're definitely trying to get one of these guys. That'd be amazing to get. Orange trees also very good. Apple trees are very decent as well. All these top ones are pretty easy, I think. They don't take too long either. Look at that. Apple trees only 10 minutes, up to 2 hours. And look at that, 12 hours to 1 week and 12 hours to get the 270 mil. Absolutely crazy. As you can see, obviously, as I talked about with the skill requirement, the olive tree requires you to have 1,000 woodcutting skill, which is crazy. It's such a grind. I'm only at 100 right now. Look, 250 for the orange tree and 500 up. Like, there's different ones. Apple tree is very easy. It's only, it doesn't even say. You can do it right away, actually, so you don't even need a skill for that. And then like the pear tree, you don't need a skill for that. Maybe I already unlocked the skill or something. And then the banana tree is all the way up to 750 wood cutting, 250. So yeah, we've got to grind at least up to 250 wood cutting here to get a few more trees. And hopefully we'll drop ourselves an olive tree. That'd be so cool. Now, of course, starting out, it is pretty slow chopping a tree. As you can see, it's taking quite some time here. It's taking a few seconds or a second to cut it down a piece of wood. It's not like the jungle axe, you know, in Hypixel. Exactly. It takes quite some time to chop down these trees, and we need to get a custom enchant on our axe here. It's called actually haste. Now, so currently I have haste 3 on my axe, so I went through some enchants. If you do /CE for custom enchants, you can see we can go ahead and purchase some. Now, it is a rarity. Like, if you click here and purchase it, it's kind of random. So it'll give you a random enchant. You can't actually select which one you need. But the ones you can get, you can see there's actually an info book right here under custom enchant info, and you can see that the enchant we need, which is haste, is underneath the uncommon enchants. So we go here, you can see we have haste, and you can see the max level is 4, so we can still apply another haste 3 to this to make it a haste 4. So we definitely have to go and level that up, so we need a lot of books for that, so we're definitely going to be grinding for that as well. So let's go ahead and try to grind some custom enchant books here and try to get enough to bring this up to a haste 4.
Alright, so now I have a total of 6 more haste 1 books here. That's more than enough to actually make this a haste 4. So let's go ahead and combine these quickly here in spawn, the anvils. Let's just quickly combine them. And we got a haste 4. Perfect. So we have 2 more books here for my brother to use, which is great. But now we have ourselves a haste 4 axe. Let's go give it a try. Alright, let's do it on this tree. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. It's so much better. Wow. You just shred through. Damn. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue grinding here, and let's see what we can get. Let's go. I just got a pear tree. That's good for the profile. There it is. Alright, so we've just been forging here, and a boss has just spawned. So let's go and quickly warp there. Slash boss. Alright, there's the boss, Titan boss. First Titan boss actually so far. So interesting boss here. Let's get some hits in. Wow, this boss is actually crazy. It's been alive forever. It's really doing a lot of damage as well. This is actually a hard fight. What type of pet is that? What is that? That's hilarious. Oh, no way, it died. Wow, that took forever. Okay, let's see what we got here in chat. It says we got 1 boss trait key. Okay, let's go. We can do that later. Alright, so we've actually been forging for quite some time here. Now, we actually logged off for a few days and just kept watering these once in a while. And as you can see, we already have a few trees behind us. We have some apple trees here, and we even have a pear tree right beside me. And I believe the pear tree is already maxed out, which is crazy. There's already $300,000 or coins invested, and you can see the return will be 1.7 mil. So definitely the meta right here to do this with the trees. It's kind of like passive income. And we got ourselves, of course, the apple trees here, which we can still improve. So this one you can still put in some water. So let's go and do that. It'll take an hour to complete this one. Over here as well, we got this tree, which takes around 18 minutes. So you can see that 18 minutes to upgrade. So let's just do that here. Let's keep adding some water to these trees. And let's see this one here. This one also can still be added to. So let's add water to this one and continue forging today on the profile. So if you want to go ahead and play on the Archon with your free rank, go ahead to shop.thearchon.net, click claim your free rank, add it to cart, pick the realm you want to play, of course, and then input your code, which is twincode. Add the coupon, and then you should receive your free $5 rank for the server.
And there you have it. We actually just dropped a apple tree, so we can use this, plant this on the island. That's actually a very easy tree to have too. It's pretty easy to start off with. And you can go up all the way up to 800,000 coins with this tree, which is very nice. Watering cost is very low as well, so it's a good starter tree. So I'm glad we got the apple tree. Let's keep grinding here and try to get a few more trees. All right, so now I also wanted to mention that your wood cutting percentage, so wood cutting XP percentage, as you can see, I have 35% wood cutting XP right now. It actually increases the more people that are in the lobby. So there's currently 10 people here with me forging at the same time, so my wood cutting experience is actually higher. So the more people that are actually forging with you will help you level up faster, which is very, very cool.
Oh my gosh, no. I just broke my axe. The tools break in this game, in this version of Skyblock. And I just completely forgot my axe, and I broke it. And it was a haste 4. No, I have to grind all of that again. Oh my gosh, rip.
Alright, so I've been doing quite some forging here, and I've decided, you know, why not plant the apple tree right away instead of wasting our time? Let it grow here while we're busy working away. So I'll plant this thing here right now and show you guys kind of how it works. So we'll plant it on the island. Make sure there's enough room around the tree. As you can see, I'm planting it beside this tree that was already built on the island. So it'll fit more into the whole build and stuff like that. As you can see, it says it needs water. So we're going to right click it here, open the menu, and we have to water the tree for 7,500. Now we're going to water the tree just like this, and there's going to be a countdown starting 8 minutes and 59 seconds, so 9 minutes, until we have a harvest value of 30,000. Now we can actually keep going by continuing to water this thing. As you can see, you can do 15,000 cost, and then you get a higher harvesting value. So the next value would be 90,000. So you can just work your way up, and then at the end, if you want to go all the way max out, you can finally harvest, I think it was 800,000 as we saw in the GUI, so 850,000 from this tree alone. Of course, it'll take some time to get that thing grown to that size, but overall, we'll see what happens. We'll cut back in a bit here once this tree's grown, and hopefully a few others are planted and grown as well on the island.
Alright, so we've just been grinding for quite some time here, and I actually broke my axe twice. I keep forgetting, guys. It keeps breaking on me, and I keep having to grind levels for the haste enchant books. But you know what? We just finished breaking our last axe here. We're grinding for a bit, and we now have a total of 5 pear trees, 1 apple tree. We even have a rose bush, which is interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. A rose bush, and that will give us a return at max water. Like when you water it, the max it can get you is 7.2 mil, which is crazy. We also have an orange tree, which is 4.5 mil, and we have a pineapple tree, which is 3.2 mil. So we got some pretty good trees here. And I wouldn't really consider this one a tree, but we still got some pretty good stuff here. And as you can see, when they're maxed out, they do quite the return. And they all require 250 wood cutting, which I'm at now. I'm at 300 wood cutting, which is perfect.
Exactly. So after all my forging as well, I'm currently at 250 plus. So I think like 270 currently forging. As you can see, I've got 3 pear trees and 3 apple trees. So we're going to harvest these trees that have grown in right now. I can finally actually water the orange tree. But before we do that, we'll harvest these trees, arrange everything, rearrange, and make a better farm here so we can plant a lot more trees.
Alright, so we just made a whole bunch of markers here for the trees. So we're going to start with pear trees first here in the front row. Actually, let's do this section with pear trees behind me. And we'll just do the apple trees, and we'll just move down from the list. Let's place our pear trees here. Boom, 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 4. And then we'll plant our rose bush right here. And we'll also do our orange tree right here. And we'll also do our pineapple tree over here. Just like that. Alright, so we just moved the trees a little bit around here. So we put all of the cheaper trees here on this side, on the right side, so you can see apple and pear. Then we have the more expensive trees here on the left. So we have the orange, the pineapple, as well as the rose bush. My brother has one more orange tree to plant here as well, so he'll plant that down. There we go. So now I have to go ahead, water all of these trees, and then wait and let them grow. Alright, so we just actually did the first watering cycle, and some of them already grew in, like the apple trees, and we realized that some of them were disturbed by the growth, I guess. So I guess the other tree disturbed the other tree from growing because they're too close. So we just spread them all apart again. I think this is okay. Now, right now we have a gap of 3 by 3 for each one. Again, there is a little bit of a gap here in between, which is like a 2 by 4. It's a little bit staggered, a 2 by 2, sorry, and it's a little bit staggered. So I wonder if this will cause an issue. We don't know yet, but I believe these here are going to be okay. So we'll see what happens in the middle here. We may move these down by 1, but overall, we're just spreading them out so that they're 3 by 3. Alright, so we decided to just redo everything here, and now they're all just going to be 3 by 3. All of them have their own 3 by 3 square, and now it should be good.
Alright, and there we have it. As you can see, we've got a beautiful farm laid out, all set up, all organized, which is awesome. We got our forging goal achieved, which is over 250 forging level or wood skill, which is awesome. And you know, we ended up getting some good drops. I do have to say, we got some good trees. Like all those pear trees are pretty good. We got some orange trees and the pineapple tree, which is awesome. The apple trees are very basic, but they're good to start off with, which is good. Some good starter money. And yeah, so hopefully we can wake up here to some good money on the trees as well, like growing money, which is very cool. Like that's such a cool feature. And let's hopefully wake up to some good coin on the island, which is awesome. It's going to help us out a lot here in the future progression as well. We're probably going to do some fishing in the future as well. Lots of custom fishing. Be sure that you guys do check out the Archon. You know, they're helping us out a lot. They're supporting the channel, which is awesome. So big shout out to them. Also big shout out to you guys for watching. It means a lot here. Definitely supports our channel as well. And also, if you haven't already, just check out the server with our code twincode on the store, and you guys can get a free $5 rank for free. So definitely check it out. It doesn't cost a thing. It'll help us out a lot. And also make sure to use our link. Yeah, go ahead, use our IP. It's called twincode.archonhq.net. Go ahead, join with that IP, and that will let them know that you've been joining from our video, which is absolutely cool. I know it's kind of cool that we have our own custom name in those two things. So go ahead, use that, show your support, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.